Hey guys, welcome to Sound Pure. I'm Barry, and in this video we'll be looking at Sonor snare drums. This particular one is out of the SQ1 series. This is a 6.5x14 in Cruiser Blue. The SQ1 series is an all birch shell. This is a 7-ply shell that's roughly about 7 millimeters thick. For you guys here in the US, that's slightly over 1/4 of an inch thick, and there's no reinforcing ring. So there's no disruption of the airflow, just allowing for a broader tuning range. With the thicker shell, again, I mean, you're just getting a little bit more focus, but it's not so thick that you're going to be robbed of sustain. So for you guys that love those kind of in-between 80s and 90s drum sound, this is definitely something worth considering. Birch has been one of those kind of must-haves in terms of the studio, in terms of as a wood that the guys like to use in the studio. It basically is the same hardness as maple. The difference really is in the EQ structure. There's a lot of it kind of equals out in terms of bass and high frequency. Where it differs though is in the mid frequencies. The birch tends to be a little bit less in the mid frequencies, so you get that kind of smiley face EQ, just allowing again just a little bit more control in that particular aspect. This is a 10-lug drum, just allowing you to get that kind of sweet spot in terms of tuning. So whether you like the high registry or the low registry, you're going to get there at a very granular level. So I got 2.3 millimeter flange tubes, just heavy enough to kind of keep the drum in tune but not rob you of sustain. And then they've added ABS washers here, so there's no metal-to-metal contact protecting your hardware. They've added the dual glide system. It's an actually absolutely incredible system for you guys that like multiple settings in terms of sensitivity. They've actually notched this, so as it drops into place, there's no more having to fight it. It actually stays locked into place. And for you guys that change heads multiple times, this is definitely a pretty interesting thing. They've added these two tabs here that allows you to drop the snare wires while maintaining the actual snare sensitivity setting. So it allows you to change the heads and again not lose your settings, but then you can pull this back up and everything falls back into place. The strainer itself is more of a drawbridge style, super quiet but super efficient. This drum ships with Remo heads, coated ambassador top, snare side ambassador bottom, and of course Sonor's elite snare wires. Just adds to the sparkle and sensitivity of this drum. This drum's available in our Try Before You Buy program. It's a hassle-free way to get this drum into your own hands and really appreciate and understand the nuances of this instrument at your own pace. I'm going to run this drum through a couple different tuning examples to kind of give you an idea of what it's capable of. Be right back. So that was the Sonor 6.5x14 SQ1 series. This again is in a Cruiser Blue. The birch has been again a long-time studio favorite. So whether you use this drum in a live situation or a session situation, just know that you're going to have that nice high-frequency bite as well as that low-frequency response. But you're not going to have so much of that mid-range kind of frequency taking your head off. Again, just an incredible drum, super articulate, it's super sensitive, just an absolute joy to play. Keep in mind that we're always looking for quality trades as well, so if you find yourself not using something, give us a call, we'll get you traded up. And if you like the video, please subscribe below and don't forget to follow us on social media. You can stay up to date with the latest arrivals as well as current news. Thanks for watching.